reports that Frank Clark of the Seattle Seahawks will soon be a Kansas City Chief.
Just got another text. The Frank Clark trade to the Kansas City Chiefs is, in fact, happening. Obviously, major.
Is this the right move, given the whole map of what happened?
This is your all-in move. The Chiefs are all in for 2019.
Frank Clark, more of a complete player that can give you stuff down in and down out. That's why the Chiefs
Kansas
make
City
this
Chiefs
move.
out of the first round with a big-time game changer on
the 29th pick in the NFL draft. They're just going, okay, we don't know. And then they said, okay, Frank Clark, proven commodity. Let's go get him.
Y'all came out here in the rain for me?
Yes, sir, baby. Welcome to KC.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm ecstatic.
Get that ring, man.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get it for sure. Let's get it.
Yeah, baby.
How y'all doing?
Doing awesome, man. Thank you so much. Get it,
y'all ready? Static finally here. Ready to come in, man, get in tomorrow, meet the boys, meet the staff, meet everybody. I'm ecstatic, man.
Yeah, today's an exciting day for the Kansas City Chiefs. As you guys know, earlier in the week we reached a trade with Seattle. Now, trades in the NFL happen all the time, but a trade of this magnitude is not done unless it's for an elite player. And certainly Frank is an elite player. Over the last 4 years, he's proven to be one of the very best pass rushers in the NFL.
33. He's taken down for a sack.
He has almost no weaknesses to his game. He can win with speed, he can win with power.
Cousins gets hit, down he goes.
And when you watch him play, he does it every single down. So it's, you know, he's not gassing up for the fourth quarter. I mean, he starts the game and he ends the game in the same fashion. And he just keeps coming and coming and coming. And, you know, this was the plan. I mean, our plan was to try to get Frank Clark.
We got another day and another opportunity to be as great as we can be as teammates, as brothers. Let's go out here and have fun and compete.
After spending 4 seasons with the Seattle Seahawks, Frank Clark has a proven knack for getting after the quarterback.
Josh Rosen in trouble, they got him. Frank Clark got there first, the leading sackman.
In his last 3 seasons, the young defensive end is one of just 7 players in the league to record 9 or more sacks in one season, joining the likes of Khalil Mack and Von Miller.
Hey, let's lock in. Let's go.
For the Chiefs, Clark will be expected to bring that same level of intensity and productivity for Coach Spagnuolo and the Kansas City defensive unit.
I feel like I bring a type of attitude and swagger with my play. When you can play and make plays on the field and then bring other players with you, I feel like that's the key. I feel like that's when you become a great player. You know, when you can attribute and help in a whole nother manner, which helps out, you know, other players on your team, that's when I feel like you're doing the job.
Hey, what's up, boy? That's right. I told you we'd get this done, man. I told Frank this is like 5 years in the making here. Look pretty good, huh?
Huh? Bless him. On here, huh? Just sign?
Yeah, just sign your
name.
Yeah. Put 55 there if you want.
You know, you get those chills, you know. When you play a little bit of football, you understand, you know, the type of organizations, you know, the guys that came before you. And immediately when I walked in, I felt it. You know, when you see walking down the halls and you see Derek Thomas on the wall, Will Shields, you know, it's inspiring, you know, because these are places that these guys have went that, you know, all of us strive to go. So it's inspiring, you know, and it's just something that, you know, I fully recognize and adore.
So here's Derek's case that we have right here for being in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Man, rookie of the year, then he led the league in sacks. Then he set the record the next year.
You know, I'm just thankful, you know, because, you know, it's been a long process, you know, 4 years, and, you know, you got to take it all in sometimes because it's not like everyday things like this happen. And for that, I'm forever thankful.
You know, not understanding what's going on, I'm hearing about getting traded, and I just told myself, you know, I got to let God handle it. I told my family, I started telling everyone around me who was pressuring me to, you know, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know if I'm getting traded. I don't know if I'm going back to Seattle, but I know I'm playing football next year. And I see, you know, Frank Clark, the trade, they agreed to the trade and everything, and man, I couldn't have been more happy because at that point I knew, you know, I was playing football for the Chiefs at that point, and I was ecstatic about it.
Kind of just lean over, look right here, make a big smile.
We in the building. Don't cut it, Chet. We in the building. The real 55. Thank you, man. Chiefs Kingdom, we in the building. Can't wait to see you on Sundays.